Now for something completely different. 5A Division 1.
Shocking.
You guys are never going to believe this.
That's a lot of the same logo.
Yeah.
A lot of the same logo.
Yeah.
5A Division 1. Let's see if I can pull it up on here. We'll start with Region 1. All of us are picking Aledo. Anyone have any notes?
I don't
No
even
notes.
feel bad for all of us picking all the same ones.
No.
We keep
Aledo's-
saying don't let it like
Here's the thing
to
about
cheer you
Aledo.
away.
Here's the thing about Aledo. There's one game, like they're coming out of the toughest district in that region, right? District 3. They've already beaten Denton Ryan. They've already beaten Burleson Centennial, right? They've already beaten Justin Northwest.
and none of them were close.
The Ryan game was kind of close.
That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
3-point. That was
Yeah.
that was surprising because we had that
Little-
on
little
Texan
close,
Live.
little
Yeah.
close. But they've gone through them and they've won those games. Like, there is one game I want you to circle. Put it in your Palm Pilot. I believe it's a regional semifinal game. It would be where they would play Red Oak. Okay.
Red Oak's injury.
Here's
That's
the
the
thing, though.
problem.
Carter and I saw Red Oak last week, and they put in their backup quarterback because their quarterback, I think, hurt his ankle or something, and it did not look
It
good.
fell apart.
That's the question. The
And
question is
they
quarterback injury.
Fell apart. They
If
could not move
their
the ball.
quarterback's hurt, I don't love it. But look, it's also Aledo. They're the 10-time state champ, 11-time, 10-time, 11,
Yeah.
11-time state champion. Like, you pick against them, especially in their own region, at your own peril. Okay. Region 2. This makes me nervous. All five of us pick Longview to win the region.
Yeah, that's-
And again, unanimity, not certainty. Because I think Region 2 is loaded.
It is.
It's-
Even with some surprising teams.
Okay.
Like Richland.
Longview, right? Forney, Frisco Reedy, Frisco Lone Star, Mansfield Timberview, Richland. I think LaPorte. I think the most dangerous 4 seed in the playoffs is Lancaster. Okay?
Yeah.
Because you guys messed around and let them in the playoffs. Now they might lose round 1, but that is a
They're gonna put up a
dangerous
fight
that's a
round
dangerous
1.
4 seed. Region 2 is loaded. I just think that Longview's got the pedigree, they've got the experience, and they've got that dude.
I think
Taylor
they're on the
Tatum.
better side of the bracket, too.
They're on the better side of the bracket, and also I think those safeties are a big deal.
Yes.
Having those 2 safeties back there, in Buda Garrett and Willie Nelson, I think are really important.
And I just think that they would match up well against anybody that they would run into until they get to a regional final because I don't trust even say Lancaster keeps going. I don't think that their defense is good enough to stop Taylor Tatum in them. I don't know if anybody on that side of the bracket necessarily. Maybe LaPorte has a good enough defense to stop them.
Yeah. Now to Region 3, where let's get weird.
This was tough.
Region 3 was tough.
Yes, very tough.
Mallory and Stepp are taking Smithson Valley. I toyed with Smithson Valley a lot. That was my runner-up for my pick because I think that Larry Hill's ball club is maybe the most Larry Hill ball club of all time. That defense is legit, and their offense is coming alive. I totally agree with you. Smithson Valley certainly on that short list of contenders.
Well, and I also think that they've got the better bottom half of the bracket.
Yeah.
I think that it's a little bit easier than what maybe Fulshire has to go through.
Then we're going to have Pickle and Ish. You and Ish agree. I'm going to say that out loud again.
No, please don't.
Weren't you on the Fulshire train
On
last year?
Fulshire.
I was.
You and Schmale?
He's hopped on now, but
Yeah.
I was. I love this Fulshire team. I really do. I love their explosive offense. And here was the thing: last year we didn't know if their defense was going to be able to take the step up that they needed to be a complete team. I think that we have seen very good defensive production from them, and I'm going to disagree with you here. I think that Fulshire has the better side of the bracket because College Station, not Bernie Champion, but College Station and Smithson Valley are both on that bottom side. I think that I think Fulshire can beat A&M Consolidated if they were to get, or Wagner. That's kind of up in the air. I think maybe the biggest test would be New Braunfels Canyon.
Yeah.
Possibly out of that top side. Galveston Ball was great last year. I don't think
Galveston Ball's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think that they're not near as good as they were last year.
Right.
But I think Fulshire has the better side of the bracket, and then they would get to a Smithson Valley College Station, which would be an absolute rock fight of a regional semifinal game.
So I'm taking College Station because I have the courage to pick a team that's been in the title game the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Are we just forgetting about College Station?
Yeah.
They're 9-1. They lose their opener to Lovejoy, which is a game that has aged pretty well, right? They lose their opener to Lovejoy, and then we all like to say, oh, well, never mind. College Station's broken.
Okay.
Bye forever. Now No.
I love me some Aiden Martinez-Brown. I'll give you that.
College Station is really good, and they're coming off a really impressive win over A&M Consolidated. I think this team is legit. Now, the opener against Champion
That's what
gives me a small amount of pause.
because I think they're going to overlook Champion. I don't think Champion's not the best team, obviously, in Bernie, but that makes
That's
me
an
nervous.
easy look-ahead game to, like,
Yes,
the next round.
So much.
Yeah.
So much, because then you're looking at probably Magnolia, and then right after that would be Smithson Valley. I think that College Station bullies people up front, and Smithson Valley can absolutely play with that. And that's why I was
Totally
like,
agree.
I'm going full sheer, because one of those two teams has to lose.
I agree. I think that's fine. I think those are the three teams that I would put on a short list of contenders in Region 3. Yeah. Galveston ball is interesting, but I don't know if they're tested. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I worry we're running into a similar situation last year. And then there's Region 4. Folks, 956. We're unanimous on PSJA North. And again, unanimity does not mean certainty. Because I came this close to picking Miller.
Yep.
But here's the difference. I'll tell you the difference. Well, it's twofold. One, they've already beaten them last year in Corpus, and this year the game's in FAR. Remember, PSJA North, they get the return match with all the Corpus teams. Okay? Two, they got such a huge favor. They need to be sending a Christmas card. They need to be sending an edible arrangement to Victoria East.
Yep.
Because Victoria East beat Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial and took the second seed, which means PSJA North will not play a Corpus team until the
regional
third
semis.
round instead of the second round. It's supposed to Edinburgh Vela, who's going to take on Corpus Christi Miller in the second round.
round. Yeah.
More than likely. So, to me, that's a huge difference.
Yep.
And I don't know. PSJA North looks like the best team in Region 4. Now, we thought maybe they were last year, but that game was, I think, being in the Valley for these games is a real difference maker.
That's why I chose them.
Yeah.
Point blank, I said, when I saw the Victoria East thing, I was like, okay, that at least gives them another round, because last year we were getting to area and we knew that it was going to be Edinburgh Vela and Vets and then Miller and PSJ North, and it was like, okay, someone hopefully will get past this, but we'll see. And it did end up happening, but the fact that it's a week out extended, plus you get an extra week to pack far,
Yeah.
I think the fact that it's in the Valley was the deciding factor.
Like,
for
that's
me.
the thing, is that they're going to play, they open their playoffs with, let me look at the plan. They play Donna in the Valley. Then they're going to play either Victoria East or Medina Valley. They'll probably, I don't know if they'll flip for it, but they will be favored in either one of those games. Maybe they'll play in Corpus if they play Victoria. But they'll be favored in either one of those games. Their next two games, presumably against Corpus Christi Vets, and then against either Miller or Vela, they're not leaving the Valley.
Right, and when's the last time that really, I mean, even from the Corpus team perspective, they don't ever have to travel much further than like San Antonio, which is not that far of a trip.
Right.
You know, it's about 3 hours down to the Valley rather than the 2 hours up to San Antonio.
So we like PSJA North. And then all of us like PSJA North to win the state champ. That's not true.
Yeah.
It's an Alito sweep. All of us like Alito. I don't know. I'm not picking against Hoss Haney and Hawk Patrick Daniels and Davon Keys and like a defending state champ that has looked just dominant. Like, they showed one bit of weakness against Ryan, and that's it.
And I honestly think they might have overlooked Ryan a little bit
Yeah.
just
I
because
think
of the
so,
fact that
too.
Ryan had been down.
They
Yeah,
had that
I think maybe
loss
that's like
to-
they came in
yeah.
a little, extra vinegar or something like that. So anyway, there's 5A Division 1. Hey, thanks for watching this clip here on YouTube. If you like this kind of stuff and you want more of it, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, you can watch us live every weekday at noon at TexasFootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, or here on YouTube. And if you want more of the best coverage of football in the state of Texas, check out TexasFootball.com and become a Dave Campbell's Texas Football Insider at TexasFootball.com/subscribe.